Melissa K. Norris, fifth-generation homesteader, best-selling author of The Family Garden Plan, and creator of the Pioneering Today Academy. In the 10-plus years that I've been writing, podcasting, and posting videos to YouTube, I have helped thousands of people live a more connected life with homegrown and handmade practices. Even though I was raised by a homesteader, as a busy wife and mom with a day job, in the name of convenience, I would oftentimes use box mixes, store-bought bread, and pre-made kits to feed my family. I didn't know how much damage it was causing until I was taking prescription medications 6 times a day for stomach ulcers. This resulted in having to have my stomach and esophagus biopsied for cancer. Fortunately, the erosion hadn't turned to cancer yet, but the specialist told me that I had to make changes to my food or things were going to get much, much worse. Facing the very real possibility of having cancer next time, I knew that I needed to make changes around my habits with our food preparation. So I turned back to my homestead heritage, where I learned how to grow and cook food from scratch. You might be like me, or maybe you haven't had a health scare yet. You might know someone who has, or you want to make sure that you are avoiding that for yourself and your family. If you've done any level of research, you've probably been frustrated by the fake and harmful ingredients being sold as food, and wish that you had learned at Grandma's Knee how to grow, preserve, and cook your own food like the homesteaders of old. I know how important it is to feed your family homegrown and homemade, but finding the time and energy with everything else that's on your plate can be hard. This is why I created my community called the Pioneering Today Academy. Over the years of making these transitions, I've learned that it is possible to live in a modern world and embrace and use the traditional skills of our ancestors to live a better and healthier life. I'm proud to say that my family and I now raise 100% of our own meat, 75% of our fruit, and over 60% of our own vegetables, including canning, dehydrating, and fermenting that food so we have it to eat all year long without quitting our day jobs or moving off grid. I've created systems and streamlined baking our own bread with fresh ground flour and sourdough, making my own homemade body care items, soap, herbal salves, and remedies, and they work. It's been 9+ years since I've had to take any medications, and I remain symptom-free to this day. The Pioneering Today Academy is a monthly membership that walks you through every step of raising your own food from seed to jar. It's broken down month by month with easy-to-follow step-by-step tutorials. You'll know when to plant, when to harvest, and how to safely preserve that food for year-round eating. Never wonder if you're planting too late, if it's the right time to harvest, or if you're preserving the food in a way that is safe. You'll go straight to your pantry shelf and pull down homemade ingredients to create delicious and healthy meals for your family. Think of the hours wasted online searching for safe recipes. Instead, have someone experienced right there beside you. Don't spend hundreds of dollars on preserving equipment to leave it sitting in the corner because you're worried you might not be using it right, or worse, that you might be poisoning your family. How many years will it cost you searching for random pieces of information online, or worse, thousands of dollars on store-bought food that doesn't nourish your body? Why would you go that route when you can join the Pioneering Today Academy for less than $30 a month? You're going to get me answering your questions, plus our amazing community of other homesteaders. Not only do you get my 20+ years of experience, but you also get the knowledge that's been handed down from my parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents. But don't just take my word, and see how helpful this has been for other members inside the Academy.
5 years ago, my husband and I followed our dream of
moving out of the city and starting a homestead on a small plot of land. I spent hours online looking up, answers to problems that we were having, or trying to find gardening and preserving advice that I felt that I could trust. But that all changed as soon as I joined the Pioneering Today Academy.
Before I joined the Academy, I had dreams of what I wanted my homestead to look like. But I really struggled with being overwhelmed and just not knowing where to start. And I signed up for the Academy because I felt like it was going to give me the resources that I need, the direction that I needed, and lots of encouragement and support.
I had joined several other cooking and gardening communities. Some were free, some I paid to join. And I have to say, head and shoulders above the rest is Pioneering Today Academy.
All of a sudden, all that information that I had been looking for, I had access to at my fingertips. And also joining the members only Facebook group meant that I had Melissa and her lifetime of experience homesteading there for me to help answer questions and troubleshoot, whenever I needed her or whenever I needed specific advice about something.
Melissa does an incredible job of taking us into her home, on her farm, in her kitchen, and showing us step by step how to do everything from growing your own herbs, flowers, and vegetables, to preserving them, to how to care for animals, how to grow things from seed. So many different things. It's not just cooking or baking or gardening. It's the multitude of what it takes to run a homestead.
You're going to save so much money just by making your food from scratch as opposed to buying it processed at the grocery store. That alone will pay for your yearly membership. But then you have all the health benefits that go along with growing your own vegetables, making your food from scratch, making your own medicine, all of those types of things, which is going to equal better health, which really is priceless.
I would say make an investment in yourself. It gives back more than I give to it, I have to say. I've learned more, I've gotten new tips, tricks. I'm 45 years old and I've been doing this my entire life. And I've still learned more each and every day.
So if you're on the fence about the Academy, oh my God, just try it. Give it a try for 30 days. You'll see it is the best investment you're gonna make. You will get out so much more than you even put in. And just to show you, I'm gonna take you into, my pantry and show you. So this is just some of the jars of our own home canned food that we can't even fit in our regular pantry. And then behind me here, you'll see those are some of our winter squash that we grew in our garden this year. We've already eaten a bunch of it. Then in here, I've got all of our other jars of food. So honestly, yes, we could have probably got here eventually with, learning on our own and looking up answers online and things like that. But oh my goodness, streamlining it and joining the Academy has really been worth every penny to us. And I highly recommend it if you are, dreaming of living a more homemade, homegrown homestead life as well. So I hope that you do join, and I hope to see you soon in what I think is the best online learning community on the internet right now. But if you're not sure, get started today. You have 30 days to decide if it's for you, and I promise if it's not, I will give you back your money. But I don't want you to wait. The doors are closing, and I don't want you to waste another minute.